Alright, we should be live. We're back. We're going to be doing more Lorwyn Eclipsed draft. I meant to stream much earlier, but my boxes showed up the other day, and I realized I had not actually taken the time to open and sort out the set. And I didn't want to do it yesterday because it would have been inconvenient because it takes so long, but managed to get it done today. Apparently, Wistfulness has massively spiked in value compared to the rest of the members of its cycle, and I did not get any between two boxes, my brother and I's sealed kits from the pre-release, so 6 of those, and all of our prize packs, so roughly 4 boxes. That was a little bit disappointing. Do I want Bristlebane Battler? Is that the actual best card in the set, or in the pack? Certainly not in the set, but in the pack I think it might be. This isn't a particularly impressive pack. Boggart's okay, but kind of needs to be goblins. Unexpected Assistance might be the next best card. Like, it just needs creatures to enter, but if you top deck it late, it's such a bad draw. Unless you can do things that are just gonna steadily pile creatures onto the board. So I like Unbury. All of the Eclipsed cards are good to begin with. The fact that this one is only 2 mana, where the rest of them are all 3, actually does push it a little bit, even though it's only a 2-1. Like, it's a 2-1 that's going to either draw you a land or possibly a reasonable spell if you're white-green, like, 99% of the time. Something close to that. Like, you have to have enough Kithkin, obviously, but if you're already white-green, then you're going to have Kithkin. The other option here, I think, is Liminal Hold or Changeling Wayfinder. I could theoretically take this one just because of how strong elves are. Maybe I do that. Nah, I'll take the Kithkin just because I have the Battler, but already. Alright. Do really like Cinderstrike and Tweeze. I've got decently strong options to stay Kithkin if I want to. Flock Imposter, not only good for the Eclipse Kithkin, but also is a creature that can pick up another cheap creature and put it back down for the Brawler. Or Battler rather, and can save the Battler at the cost of having to reapply all the counters later on. And it's also a Kithkin, and it's only 1 color. One of these times I won't get, like, just straight up married to my first pick. One of these times. Now, do I want to Safe Right Cavalry if they're going to keep coming around? This thing is just generally very strong, regardless of what you're actually doing. Obviously, it gets better the more creatures you have of the appropriate type. Like, Foul Knight's okay. I think this is the better card, so I'm going to take it. Also, if it turns out that elves are secretly super open at some point in time. Enters with 2/1/1 counters on it. Remove a counter. Another target creature you control gets +1/+0. Gains flying until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. Like, I don't think any of the other things are particularly strong with what I'm doing right now. So the next best card would be Thirst for Identity I could take. I could legitimately take the Thirst, though. It's possible I could splash this. Actually going to take the Thirst. Don't really care for Stoneback. Blossoming Defense is incredibly strong. I'm going to take the first Blossoming over the 2 little Kithkin. I'll definitely take the card draw Kithkin with what I have. The kill spell over the fixing. Yeah, it's possible I don't run Thirst, but that pack was kind of weak anyway. Give me the guy that enables attacks, I think. Yeah, I already have Blossoming Defense. I would rather have. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. Just let me push damage here as much as possible. We'll take him now, though, because that's a very, very easy one to have. He should not be that late. And I think I will need that. Ah, Deceit. Did get a bunch of Deceits in my boxes and prize packs. Like, I have like 3 Deceits, so that's not terrible, but Wistfulness is just crushing it value-wise, so I'm gonna take the giant elf that tramples and doesn't care how many elves we have, just cares about creatures. This is probably good enough. Take it over another response. If I wheel the response, that's good. If I don't, I should wheel, like, the fairy or something. Alright, I'm not passing this one. Yeah, my rares were actually solid. Like, the regular rares, I wound up with 5 of this one and 4 of the goblin that makes everything, like, Ward 2 life and uncounterable. And 2 of the goblins are the alternate artwork ones, so that was actually really good. Like, the rares were solid. But the mythics were not terrible, but I got so many of the other elemental incarnations and none of the most expensive ones, so unless another one of them spikes in value, I mean, they're not ridiculously expensive. That is the one nice thing about Magic being so absurdly overprinted and saturated, is that the regular cards are not, like, it used to be if I was missing the most expensive rare or mythic in the set, I'd be out like $60, $80, you know, something in that range. I'm missing Wistfulness, so I'm out right now like probably about $20, $25 to pick one up. So, alright, I'll take the thing that smooths out my draws. And it's another elf that the cavalry can buff. Also, I have an extra elf now in case I randomly open or pick up Champions of the Perfect. You did not see my absurd elf draft the other day, where it's like, I don't think elves are open, but I've got really good elves, you know, like the first handful of picks, so I'm taking them. And then, like, pack 3, 6 pick, Champions just shows up in the pack, and I am baffled, like, full-on dumbfounded, staring at this card as I'm putting it in the pile. It's like, obviously I'm not upset, I'm absolutely thrilled to see it, but how? Were there literally no elves opened this entire time? I'm gonna take this one, but I think I put it in the sideboard. Oops. Right now. Get down there. Right now. The main reason to have it is there's a handful of aggressive merfolk that need actual merfolk, not necessarily any creature in order to do their cool thing. I could take the Torque as a bulk rare. I think I'm going to take the Kithkin, though, because I have enough Kithkin already. And a couple of Changelings, so giving them all +1 power and first strike seems good here. Like, I could take the Regiray, but I've got more synergies with Kithkin and a few with elves. Alright, I'm gonna take this guy again. I regretted cutting him the other day, but not until I had made it, like, all the way through, and then I ran into the person who had, like, 9 enchantment removal spells in their deck. And it's just like, oh, well, that's depressing. I'm gonna take another Kithkin. That can be buffed by my elves. I think over that, like, when I already have 2 safe rights, I'll take a keep out, because I don't have liminal hold, so I don't have a ton of removal right now. Probably not running that. Versatile enough that it's not unplayable, but Puka, I think. Not that I'm planning on running either of them. There's a white-blue dual land towards that Thirst. I can take a 3-mana 2/2 Kithkin that can grow. Honestly, he's kind of underwhelming. I think I am going to take the rare land, just in case, and also because it's a rare, towards set completion and gems down the line. I did not get the other wary farmhand back, right? So I think I picked this one up now. I don't have any, like, crazy comes into play abilities that I really wish I had a personify for. I have a few, and it would be another creature for the battler. Like, it would be 2 creatures entering. Cural's fine. I might just want another Flock Imposter. And yeah, I'm gonna take another Giant Elf. I'm loaded up on creatures, so the adherents are just gonna be huge regardless. Yeah, there's no good graveyard hate in this set. Like, there's nothing that exiles the entire graveyard on the cheap or draws you a card or both, so. It's another Redray, right? Yeah. Give me the... Let me grab a removal spell real quick, because I'm a little light on those. That brings me to 23 playables, so now it's about upgrading. I don't have anything too crazy to get back with this. Wonder if I might want to peel, push more damage, or even the Gangly Stompling, because I can buff this thing with the Surly Farriers, for example. 3rd Flock Imposter. Yeah, I just like it better than the other one. We'll take her, though. Over another Chomping Changeling. Alright, nothing I need now. I did only get, like, 2 of this guy. There were, like... There's always, like, a couple uncommons anymore because there are so many uncommons per set now. And I'll just randomly be missing something. The actual one that's driving me nuts is the 1 white Kithkin, like the actual 1 white 2/1 that pumps when another creature enters. I got 1 of her and a foil, and I don't like to put the foils with the regulars because the way I store them, if I put the regulars in, they'll just the foils will, or yeah, if I put the foils in with the regulars, they're going to curve horribly. So. Yeah, I used to love getting foils because they used to be rarer, and also I used to have more money to collect specific cards that I wanted to have in foil and whatnot. Now it's kind of like, I'd just rather have the regular one to make it easier on myself to find the card later on. Alright, I think I can ditch the informant. Definitely keep the speaker. Alright, 3 cuts. I do actually have a disenchant in the keep out now, so maybe I can cut Chomping Changeling this time and not be completely ruined. Find an opponent with like 5 enchantment-based removal spells in their deck. This one's less aggressive than the other one, and I kind of want to be an aggro deck. Also, my top end is incredibly low, so let's just cut a land. Alright. Once again, I've married my first pick and never looked back. Now we have to look forward instead. Eh. Oh, apparently there are no diamonds available right now. So, into the deep end with the mythics. This hand is incredibly medium. I get to go 2-drop, 2-drop, and even if I hit my planes, another 2-drop. If I hit my planes, though, that's a ton of pressure potentially on them. Alright. I do need to hit that planes. Actually, put the forest down, just in case I hit the planes. There we go. What one do I want to attack with first? I guess this one. Now they have... I was going to say they have a cycling card, but there's no cycling. They milled Champions of the Perfect, and now they have to decide if they want that back or one of their other colors, and of course they want that one back. Hooray! I can, like, 2-for-1 myself to kill their card advantage engine. Terrific. That's exactly where I want to be. Oh my god, are you kidding me? We're gonna start off... Oh! Terrific. No, this is gonna go great. Because next turn they're going to champion. The bright side is they won't block because they love their 6/6 and they don't want to get it killed unless they have a way to get it back again, in which case I'm just gonna lose because... Yep, play their other color land. Because they didn't need any of those basics. We can't even, like, color screw them by having them load up on their thing. Ah. Okay, that's pretty good, actually. Because now their blocks are terrible. Alright. So they're waiting until they can protect this thing, or until they can double spell, get their card immediately. Also, that one thing's just never getting smaller, so... Say, do you want to hit me now? Because that's cool. Well, I can't cast that because otherwise they just use it to exile the other thing, so... Let's play this out. Back with both. I was gonna say, whichever one they block, I'm gonna... Oh, it's to a tapped creature. Why did I think that was to, an attacking or blocking creature? Alright. Alright, fine. I can't even use that to kill their other thing, then. I could have used it to kill the elf, though. That might have been better. And they just have to exile the 1/2. Okay. So kill that. So 5/5. That's the turn. Yeah, I don't want to put the enchantment on this. I would like to exile the 6/6 the turn I play the enchantment. Jesus, come on. Well, on the bright side, it doesn't have trample. I was going to say, and it can't really attack. Hang on. When I do this, which one... So this is the one being activated, so I want to target that one. Attack them for 3. Yeah, it's fine, they can trade. Alright, I just have to put it on that thing now and exile it next turn because I cannot draw another planes to save my life. I took out a forest too, so it's not like, oh, I cut a land, so that's the planes I'm missing. No, this is... And they do get back the 3/2 elf on top of that. Also, they managed to make my other Doomsday Elf smaller. That thing's a 3/3, so yeah, we want to just go ahead and exile that. Yeah, blight onto him. I don't even have, like, a white creature in play to do the thing with, so yeah. Alright. Like, I can't... Yeah, it's not actually that bad. And then they play out the other thing. Okay, they can hit me for 3 first. Cast the 3/2, sure. Oh, hey, second planes. Let's kill the flyer. That's the biggest problem on this board. Alright, all things considered, I am not getting horribly massacred. So there's that. That's really all you can ask for in a game where your opponent, like, found champion of the perfect on turn... well, available on turn 4. They wanted to wait and try and protect it, or get their carded advantage from it at least before it died. Tristram's command to get back Pitiless Fists and make another 3/2. Okay. Thank God I exiled the perfect. And they got a 3/1 indestructible. Let's just kill that one, see if that takes. Now they name elves. Yeah, no, this is just freaking savage beating. So now both of their elves are indestructible. I can double block their 4/3 that already drew them a card. I can block and Blessing to kill it and still take 8. Because I can't block this anymore and kill it, so... Alright. Because I'm taking 8... 12 if I don't do this, so... This is just going to let them punch out my other guy next turn, though. But... yeah, I can go ahead and concede to this. They get to punch out one of my guys. I can go block, and take 6. So... or I can not play out the only card in my hand and hope that that somehow bluffs them into not making a very obviously lethal attack at me. Those are my 2 options. So, I think we can just concede there. Because the other option was to go to 1 and die next turn when none of my stuff can live and block at the same time. Yeah, no, I had that deck the other day. It's a really good deck. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this. Alright, another green-white deck. Oh, they might be like the... let's see if they choose a 3rd color. I'm hoping it's not black. I mean, I can hope it's not black. That doesn't mean... yeah, and this is the deck why I was hoping it wasn't black. Well, it's nice that it's a 2/2, but that won't help much until I can kill their... Death Toucher, play 1/3, gain a life. Yeah, I was hoping it wasn't black specifically because it's this deck now, and I didn't want to play against this deck. It's the... or it should be the Self-Blight deck with, like a bunch of the tree folk. Like, Reaping Willow is the thing I least want to see right now, and I'm already not doing great with what they have on board, so... Still do a tapped creature or destroy target enchantment. Yeah, for some reason I thought this one was the one that could deal damage to an attacking or blocking creature. I might even want to trade that out now. It's not doing as much as I would like. I can get him up to a 3/3, that doesn't really help. I can make her a 4/3. Alright. Yeah, let's just play this one out, get all my triggers. Yep. Give me another imposter. Play out the planes. Swing 4. Because their best block is their 1/1 life gain engine. At this point. Yep. I'm fine with getting that thing off the board. Alright, I could also destroy their enchantment. That would leave them without access. Oh no, they'd still have black mana from that thing, so it's not super helpful. Yep. Oh good, it's another one. Terrific. That's what I wanted to see. So I could punch it out, or I could kill their card advantage guy. And let's just attack with this one. Get them to block with the Death Toucher. They're not going to block with the 1/4. Alright. Yeah, we're still going to wind up doing this, though. So we deal them the extra damage. We will bounce that one back. I obviously wanted them to worry that I have something else to protect it with and not block there, but just in case. Yep, need a card draw at this point. I got plenty of lands. So the flock can still punch out like a decent-sized creature, depending on what they do here. Because they've been a little light on lands, they've had to play a bunch of spells to get lands, so... Play out a 1/3. 2, 3, 4, and 2. So hit them for 2 in the air. Or attempt to, see if they do a thing. Alright. So at this point, I think I play out the 5/4 and disenchant their one thing, because they've been missing land this whole time, and it seems to be slowing them down, so... And I haven't been able to kill a tapped creature yet, so... Just kill their 1 enchantment off. Stifle their mana some more. Grave Sifter to get back the Death Toucher. Cast the Death Toucher, sure. Get in my 2 damage in the air. Put a 4/2 on the ground. Hold up all of my tricks. Alright, if they're not going to cast anything, I'm going to cast this one and pick up the 4/3 to draw another card. Or make them kill the 4/3 ideally, because I'm winning in the air right now, so I don't think they can actually kill the 4/3 here. And if they do, that's probably good for me. Oh! They killed everything but the 4/3. Wow, that was the actual worst possible. Okay, guess I'll die then. Like, Jesus. I'm sorry, I was genuinely not prepared for the splashed Ashlings command from their white-black mana base. They got me good with that one. Like... And they pulled back a Fester Creep to drain me for all 5 colors. Yep, okay. I'm just gonna lose. Okay, you can have your card. I'll take a body off your table. Alright, they're top nearly out. I'm going to draw another card here. Make a 1/1. Okay, then we are going to punch out the Fester Creep here. Gets my guy down to a 6/2. If I attack, are they gonna double block? Probably. So. Next turn we'll be able to exile their 1/1 Death Toucher. Just start wailing on them with a 6/5, ideally. I mean, I guess they still have their 4/4 back also, so the 6/5's not gonna do a ton to them. Especially not with this many 1/3s, my god. Barely be able to kill anything when they quad block. Even with it being secretly, well, obviously a 7/5 and then secretly a 9/7. Alright. So that. Cool. Alright. Yeah, let's get him down. So I can push more damage on future turns. 3, 4, 8 lands. Oh god, they drew, like, the card draw one, I think. They immediately made one of them blue, so... Ah, Kith Keeper. Also horrendous for me. Yeah, it's just 10 million chump blockers, and I don't have trample on my guy, and I don't think I can give my guy trample either. I give him vigilance, but... So, they tap 3 untapped creatures to give it +3 power, so... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... So... 9 is 12 exactly. Just in the air. Like, I literally cannot win. Cool. Good to know. Yep. so doing this makes him 3. 3. Need to kill as many of their things in theory as I can. Alright. So that way their buff is worse. I'm still very, very dead here. Like, I'm pretty sure just animating the 4-4 and attacking all kills me, but... yeah, now it's 6. Then 3 makes it 9. Oh, no, I did not kill enough. They still have... yeah, okay. And then 1 more activation. Yep. I needed to kill 1 more creature, and then they still get to kill me by animating the statue. So... alright, 0-2 now. I picked a great day to play Magic. Again, I drafted Kithkin. I don't know what I was thinking. It's not like I have any of the insane Kithkin cards. I have, like, a 5-5 or 6-6 Trampler, maybe, if I live that long. And some decent removal spells. But not a ton of them or anything, so... then again, like, until they played Ashling's Command, they had shown me 1 blue card, which I was not entirely surprised by, other than the fact that the blue card itself was very low impact. And then followed that up with just straight up a absolute bomb, probably the highest win rate rare in the format. Alright, so we're just gonna play the Flock Imposter, not bounce anything. Hope to draw a land here. Bricked on a land. Always good. Always good times. You know what? No, I'm fine. I just attack with both. See if they block. Not. Alright, then just pass, hold up, protective response if they want to attack me back. If I can kill their 3-2. Okay, and they have a 2-drop. Oh no, I can't stop their 3-2 from punching me in the face. Alright, okay. That out. Swing 6 real quick. The Ashling's Command, they kill the 2-2, deal 2 damage out. Draw 2's bad, but... yeah, I was gonna say, if they start attacking me, it's still probably gonna work out, so... I get to attack them for 8, so they have to chump. Might as well chump the flyer. I was gonna say, the flyer by itself is lethal, but they did find... I've never played against Rooftop Changeling, and now I've played against it twice. 1-3, alright. If they double block the 1 Kithkin, so 4, 5, 6. Just in case they have, like, run away together or something. exile that now. Bad enough they can run away the other thing. Well, don't none of those fly. Alright, we won a game. We did it. We beat an Elemental's deck because they did not have or did not draw Ashling's Command. So. Nor did they have the one mythic that blights X and then deals X damage. Yeah, if the opponent doesn't have a Wrath that kills all my little creatures and leaves all their big things alive. Dox Levert from Legends? It should be fine as long as I don't... I was gonna say, as long as I don't just draw lands here. Like, drawing the elf was huge. Is it any card or do I have to just... Yeah, I can discard any card, so if I want to discard a spell to go get another creature, I can. I don't have to discard specifically the adherence. So now I think I might discard the Surly. Discard the Surly and go get probably the Eclipsed Kithkin. So that way I can find my 4th land. Right, because it's 1 tap, untap a permanent? Yeah. Are you gonna be rude to my elf? Don't be rude to my elf, he's the world champion. If you want a free surveil, all you have to do is turn your elf sideways. I'll give it to you. Okay. Not thrilled with that, but I did draw different elf. Also, if I draw another planes, I can make 2 green. And filter a mana through them. Right. I go green, white tap, untap. Actually, no. Wait, hang on. It is literally filtering, so I don't even need the second. I don't even need the 5th planes. And just do it next turn if I want to. Which I legitimately might just to get this thing online, because it's going to be a 5/5. Well, that's a 3/1, some lands, and I don't really care about the dagger either. I guess the dagger's mildly annoying. They actually pick it up. Because I might be inclined to kill the Stompling. Okay. Alright, what are you gonna do, opponent? Deal me 2 damage, 3 damage. I block with my 2/1. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. May in fact have your surveil. left it on top. I want to leave up the planes just in case they randomly kill the 2-2 somehow and then attack me. I still have access to the protective response without having to weirdly filter mana. Alright, that's fine. Just pass for right this second. If they can unlock the 6-5, I can still kill it when it attacks if I want to. The downside is if they have like a fight card, they just punch out like my 6-6 real quick. Yeah, they're highlighting their 6-5, trying to figure out what they're going to do with it. If what they have in hand works with it. Yep. That was the biggest reason to exile their guy. Also not great for me. None of my stuff tramples. They're still at 20. We're gonna redraw a 3-1 on this board. Okay. Okay, let's start pushing damage then. I was thinking attacking with both push more damage, but if they're actually blocking this thing... Alright. Ah, okay. Oh, I definitely meant to kill him. That was a mistake. I didn't even realize it put him in front. Oh, shit. Really? Actually, Arena? Yeah, no, I did not realize it put him in... or the other one in front. Why? Yeah! Why did I trust that? Like, I'm not mad at Arena for doing it, because I know it does that. Why did I trust it? Why did I click through it? Oh my god, I've been staring at magic cards all day. I'm exhausted. Well, there went my whole hand. That was so bad. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, just get them dead. Ah, it was so bad. If I lose this game because I left Llewellyn in play, I'm gonna be so mad. Is that the one I knew about, or did they draw another one? They milled a disenchant. Okay, they literally just have 10 billion of that creature. That's good to know. Okay. Yeah, just... I'm gonna activate this. But then I would lose the power. Okay. Just kill those. I'm down to 3. I mean, I will get to kill him, depending on when they activate him. Because now they don't have the luxury of waiting and activating him when I don't have mana, so... And I'm going to exile that thing. All I can. That's good. The best thing they had was a land. Hey. Well, they're in permanent chump block mode against this guy. So mad I didn't check that thing and actually kill Lorwyn, though. I was gonna say, you can't actually multi-block him, so... Fortunately, I cannot double pump, so... Two. Ooh, would you like to make it 4 and give him indestructible until end of turn? Say, if they activate him, it's actually for 4. Alright, so let that resolve first. See how they block. Alright. Kill him. Pump there. Alright, leaves them with 2 chump blockers. So when they finally draw a removal spell and kill my elf and mount their miraculous comeback, it's going to be all my fault for letting them get 5 extra chump blockers. Oh hey, they found theirs. That's neat. And a removal spell. Perfect. Ideal. Exactly what I needed here. Actually, exactly what I needed here. So they can't attack with the 2-1 anyway. Downside is they can pump the 2-1 with the 4-4 when blocking. Yeah, that's just more bodies and more mana. It's not quite enough to double pump yet, but another land would do that, so... The problem is they can still just chump and block and pump with the stupid elf, so that would be a 6/6, so they don't take any trample damage. So I would lose the 1/1 and I lose the 5/2? That can't be right. It's tempting, but it can't be right. What I actually needed here was Flock Imposter and attack with both, and depending, like, they put the 4/4 on my 4/2 Trampler and pump, and then I just play the Imposter and bounce it back and replay it, and they lose their other creature. Why don't you have no cards in your hand? Pass the freaking turn. Oh my god. You literally have no cards in hand. You're not going to pump pre-attacks and let me know which one you're pumping and why. That'd be hilarious, though, if they did that, where they just pump the 2/1, and I'm just like, oh, then I attack with all. So that doesn't actually do anything for you. Oh my god, stop not dying! Stop it. You're being obnoxious now. Alright, now let's see how they block. Yeah, kind of figured. Okay. Okay. They do have 5 mana to pump with. Alright, so let's make them pump first. So that way I know what I'm looking at. Alright, so they're pumping there. So if I blink this one out of existence... Hang on. What are they getting back? Elwyn, potentially? Or one of their 10 trillion 3/1s? Or Eclipsed Elf. Okay. That should still be fine, relatively speaking. Okay. That's still not great, though. They still have the stupid 4/4. We can drop full control now. Get him back. Because the other option was to blink the 3/4, leave that alive, give the other ones first strike, but then this dies, and I just kill the other guy. Basically no real value. Yep, there he is again. They are down to 4 cards left in their deck, though, so... I still have 16 life. Okay. 5 cards? 5 cards. We're gonna redraw a land so he can make 5 1/1s. Okay. Okay, they did block with both of them. It does still let me kill the 4/4. Yeah, okay. That's alright, I just want to kill him then. Because now they can't give, like, a huge buff to, like, any of their creatures arbitrarily. I still don't have what I need, though, to kill them. Like, I'm still gonna lose this game. Because they're just gonna discard the land. There you finally are, you jerk. Are you too little, too late? I don't think so. Right. 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, I'm gonna live by 1 in theory. Technically 2 if I really needed to. Hey. Okay. Alright. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're all fine here. How are you doing today? Fix my posture. Play my dailies. Okay, 2 and 2. We at least get that 3rd win, so this isn't a disaster. I tried to throw that one. I let Arena assign the damage instead of me. That's never a good idea. I'm going to keep this, and I'm going to try to rattle off a plains and then another land. Well, there's the other land. Technically, this guy's a 4-drop with the 1-1 in play, although I was going to say if my opponent runs out a 3-1 here, I might be trading just to gain the life. Oh, come on. Stop that. Like, if they attack with their 3-1 here, I'm almost definitely blocking and gaining 3 life. Alright. Alright, let's make them worried that I have something. Sure. It's gonna be a 1-1 when I play it out. Fine. No block. Take the 3. Didn't attack with the 2-2, though. Attacked for 3, did not attack with a 2-2. Alright. Because if you swing 5 there, I'm basically pot committed to blocking at this point from having kept this hand in the first place. You are late. But not unwelcome. I'm gonna get punished for not equipping on the other turn, though. Yep. So now they just attack me for 4. Can't do much about it. Alright. So play out the 3-3, equip here. Pass turn. Oh, God, is this the safe right? Actually, safe right's not that bad. I only lose 1 creature, so it's gotta be something else. Oh, no, it is just safe right. Okay. That is not that bad, then. I lose 1 creature. Yep. Pass the turn back. I just need to stabilize here. That's technically still fine. That is also technically still fine, because trading her off doesn't change his power and toughness. So... Alright, I'm down for this. So, submit 0. Make him a 7-7. Punch that out. Don't trade off my 7-7 for a 1-1 or a 2-2. That's not great for me. That's even worse. Alright. Alright. Take 6 down to 5. Of course, they had one more trick. Alright. Play this, see what we hit. Another imposter. A 6-6, pass turn. Yeah, it's not great for me. 7. Three, 2. Alright. Let's get my surveil on. Yes. Actually. It is another 3/3 lifelink. It's not great for me. To mill 2 cards. It was 2 creatures, so that's helpful. Alright, what'd you draw? That was so cool that you decided this was a good attack. I did almost miss that I was about to take lethal damage, by the way. Alright. Alright, I do love seeing a chump. Fine. Got it. Oh, God. Really? I need my disenchant, like, right this second, and I did not find it. Because they're just going to get a replacement elf. It's 14 freaking power worth of elves. Yeah, I can't win. I have nothing in my deck that actually stops that stupid thing. I have to hope that they get distracted by all of the value of whatever's in their hand and screw this up. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 24 power worth of elves because the 1/1's still in play. Sure. Whatever. Oh good, I can drop them all down to 2/2s. But they're still at 16, so this still does not kill them. Like, it's neat. But it does not actually do the thing. Yep, they just take 10. And unsurprisingly, I do not have a time walk. Alright. Yeah, they are alive by the freaking 6 life they gain, by the way. Off of all of their lifelink creatures being 3/3s that game. They're probably alive by, like... They should have been at, like, -3 at that point, I'm pretty sure. Playing the Clan Caller right after I use my 1 kill a creature, regardless of if it's in combat or not, really hurt. And then, yeah, not drawing the disenchant for more Cat's Eyes. That was my only out to that at that point, because they were obviously just going to make a billion creatures, unless they completely misplayed. Alright, well, I tried and failed, so lesson learned is never try. So let's do instead. Let's go one more. So if you're watching this live, give me a minute. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.